Hello children, how are you? I hope you are staying safe and healthy. Last day we discussed the chapter Little Raindrops, and today we are going to discuss the 10th chapter of the grammar textbook. Okay, and the title of the chapter is Auxiliary Verbs Be, Do, Have. Auxiliary verbs be, do, have. Today we are going to focus auxiliary verbs be, do and have. Okay. All of you please take page number 48. Look at the screen. Here you can see a picture. Observe this. Yes, here you can see the picture of a lady and a child. Then you can see the picture of some dogs. What are they doing? Yes, the lady and the child are feeding some street dogs. Okay, the dogs are eating food. And here you can see a passage. Okay, let me read for you. Listen carefully. Hi, I am Tarek. The lady who is standing next to me is my mother. Yes, here you can see the picture of his mother. The boy's name is Tarek and this is his mother. Hi, I am Tarek. The lady who is standing next to me is my mother. Both of us love animals. They love animals. Look at what we are doing. What are they doing? Yes, they are feeding street dogs. We are feeding stray dogs. Stray dog means street dogs. We have fed these dogs for quite some time now. This make us very happy. Yes. Now here you can see some words are in red color. Can you find those words? Yes. Is, have, are. Is, are and have. Okay. And these words are auxiliary verbs. These are examples of auxiliary verbs. And look here you can see another term, helping verbs. So, helping verbs is another name, another term that we can use to indicate these auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs and is, are, have are helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Now, let us check the definition of auxiliary verbs. An auxiliary verb is often paired with the main verb to form the tense. Auxiliary or another term is helping verb. We can use this helping verbs to form the tense, and these helping verbs are paired with main verb to form tense. Yes. Now let us check the meaning of main verbs. Main verbs. Look here. Here you can see three sentences. First one, Caroline bakes cookies. Second one, Vanessa feels confused. Next, Peyton mails a letter. And here you can see the main verbs used here. Main verbs are bakes, feels, mails. And Caroline is the subject. Then bakes is a verb and chocolate cookies is an object. So these are the main verbs, and helping verbs help these main verbs to form tenses. Yes. Now let us check some other sentences. The lady who is standing next to me is my mother. Look at what we are doing. We are feeding stray dogs. We have fed these dogs for quite some time now. Here you can see the main verb and a helping verb. Look at the first sentence. The lady who is standing next to me is my mother. Here is a auxiliary or helping verb. Can you find the main verb in this sentence? Yes, standing. Then next one, look at what we are doing. Here auxiliary verb is are. Then next one, the auxiliary verb is are. Look at the next sentence, have is a auxiliary verb. So all these words help the words that come after them. And look at this sentences again, the auxiliary verb or the main verb comes after the auxiliary verb. Main verb, this one is a main verb and main verb always come after the helping verbs or after auxiliary verb. And auxiliary verb help the main verb to form tenses. Okay. Now let us do a small activity. Okay, now let us do a small activity. The question is, In the sentences given below, find out whether the words in white are main verbs or auxiliary verbs. Check the correct answer. Here you are asked to find out whether the words in white, here you can see some words are in white color, and here you are asked to find out whether the words in white are main verbs or auxiliary verbs. And remember, auxiliary verbs comes after main verb. Okay, now let us check the answer. First one, I will have the chicken curry. I will have the chicken curry, and here have is in white color. Okay, and the answer is main verb. Have, here have is a main verb, and later we saw that have is an example of an auxiliary verb, but in this case here have acts as the main verb. Have means to eat. Okay, here the meaning of this one is to eat. I will have the chicken curry. Here have acts as the main verb. Second one, the police are coming to arrest the thief. The police are coming to arrest the thief. Okay, here you can see are, then after that the main verb, presence of the main verb. So here are is a auxiliary verb. Are acts as the auxiliary verbs. Here you can see the main verb coming, and auxiliary verbs comes after, main verbs comes after the auxiliary verbs. Here are is a, are acts as a auxiliary verb. Next one, Hema is feeding the birds. Hema is feeding. Yes, here is a auxiliary verb. Next one, where does your mother teach? Yes, here teach is a main verb. Next one, he does his homework before going to bed. Here does is a main verb. The reason does means to do or complete. That's why. So here does acts as the main verb. Then how means, look at the first sentence again. Here how means to eat, and look at the last sentence. Here does means to do or complete. That's why they act as the main verbs. Okay, then there are three main helping or auxiliary verbs. Now we are going to see three main helping or auxiliary verbs. They are be, do and have. In English, there are three main helping or auxiliary verbs. They are be, do and have. Yes, let us look at the table. Here you can see a table. Let us look at the table below to learn the different forms of these three verbs. Now we are going to see the different forms of these three verbs. First one, be. First we are going to see the different forms of the be. Okay, be forms. Present tense. We are talking about two tenses, present and past. In present tense, the be form is am and be forms are am, then is. These two are the singular forms. In the present tense, be forms are, or singular forms are am and is. Let us take one example. I am reading a novel. Okay, I am reading a novel. He is reading a novel. So singular am and is are singular forms. Next one, plural. Now we are going to see the plural form. Plural are. A-R-E-R. R is the plural form. These are be forms. Then singular am, is are singular. Then plural, in the case plural are is the plural form. Then we are reading novels. We are reading novels. Can you find the tense used here? We are reading novels. We are reading. Yes. These are present continuous tense. Subject plus, what is the structure of a present continuous tense? A subject plus is or am or are plus verb plus ing plus object. So these are present continuous tense. And the plural form of the be form is are. Okay, then now let us check the past forms. Singular was, then plural were. Next one, do. Next auxiliary verb do. and in the case of present tense, singular form is does. Then in the case of past tense, singular and plural are did. Okay, next one, present tense. Next one, have, auxiliary verb have, and the singular. In the case of present tense, the singular form is has. Then in the past tense, the singular and plural form of have is had. Okay, in the present tense, in the case of present tense, the singular form of have is has, and the past singular and plural form is had. Okay, now let us take some examples. First one, she has read all the storybooks in the cupboard. She has read all the storybooks in the cupboard. Here, in the case of present tense, the singular is has. Then second, past tense, singular and plural are same. They are had. Had is the singular and plural form. The next one, I can be used with both have and had. We can use I with both have and had. Okay, now let us recollect what we learned now. Yes, auxiliary verb. These are auxiliary verbs: be, do, and have. These are the three main auxiliary verbs: be, do, and have. Present tense, the be form of in the present tense is singular form am is, plural are. Next one, singular was, plural were. Then do, auxiliary verb do, singular. In the case of present tense, singular form is does. Then personal and plural form is do. Second one, in the case of past tense, singular and plural are same. Did is the form. Then next one, have. Singular, in the case of present tense, singular form is has, and the personal and plural form is have. In the case of past tense, singular and the plural forms are same, and that is had. Okay, now let us look at the uses of these auxiliary verbs. Now let us look at the uses of these auxiliary verbs. First one, the auxiliary verb do helps us ask questions. First usage is it helps us to ask questions in the simple present and the simple past tenses. The auxiliary verb do. The auxiliary verb do help us ask questions in the simple present and simple past tense. It is also used in sentences with not. First we are talking about auxiliary verb do. Do help us ask questions. Okay, do you like rain? Like for example, do you like rain, etc. So auxiliary verb do helps us ask questions in the simple present and the simple past tenses, and it is also used in sentences with not. Now let us take some example. Did you like the present that Anu gave you? Is an asking a question. It's an example of asking a question. Next one, I do not like to swim. Here you can see not is used. So the auxiliary verb do helps us ask questions in the simple present and the simple past tense. Then it is also used in sentences with not. Next usage, the auxiliary verb be is used for present and past continuous tense. The auxiliary verb, the helping verb be is used for present and past continuous tense. Later we discussed the different forms of this be. Is, was, are. These are different forms of the be, auxiliary verb be. Then the auxiliary verb be is used for present and past continuous tenses. For example, he is playing with his friends. Can you find the tense used here? Yes, he is playing. Yes, it's in present continuous tense. What is the structure of a present continuous tense? Subject plus is or am or are plus verb plus ing. He is playing. So, and the auxiliary verb we is used for present and past continuous tense. Next usage, the auxiliary verb have is used to indicate that an action is complete. The auxiliary verb have. Next we are talking about the auxiliary verb have. The auxiliary verb have is used to indicate that an action is complete. We use this auxiliary verb to denote a completed action. For example, Sita has made this cake for you. It's a completed action. She prepared a cake. Sita has made this cake for you. So, the auxiliary verb have is used to indicate that an action that is complete. Yes. Now, let us do a small activity. The auxiliary verbs in the following sentences are used incorrectly. Correct them and rewrite the sentences. Here, you are asked to correct and rewrite the auxiliary verbs in the sentences are used incorrectly. Okay, first one, they was going to the exhibition. They was going. They was going. Can you find the error in this sentence? Yes. Here, where is the correct answer? Because they is a plural. Here the subject is in plural form. So we should add the plural form of the verb. And we saw that plural form is where. So they were going to the exhibition. Here where is the correct answer. Next one, she were a shy girl. She were a shy girl. Here the correct answer is was. She was, because she is a singular subject. The subject here, the subject is in singular form. So we should add the singular verb. So was is the correct answer. Next one, you does not understand. Here subject is in plural. So you should add the plural form of the verb. So do is the correct answer. You do not understand. Next one, Srilal have a lot of toys. Srilal, here the subject is in singular, so you should add the singular verb form. So has is the singular form. So Srilal has is the correct answer. Next one, I does not understand this chapter. Then do is the correct one. Next one, I am finished my homework. It's a completed. Here the action is already completed. So we should add have with I have finished my homework. Next one, Neeti do not come to play today. Neeti do not. It's a past action. So we should add did. Next one, you was not well yesterday. Here plural subject is in plural form. So you should add the plural form. So you were not well yesterday. Where is the correct answer? Okay, these are your homeworks. Page number 51, question number 2. Next is page number 52, question number 4. And today we discussed auxiliary verbs be, do and have. Auxiliary verbs are the other time that we can use to indicate auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. We focused auxiliary verbs be, do and have. Then main verbs comes after auxiliary verbs. Okay, I hope today's class is helpful to you. Wish you a good day. Thank you.